Thank you. All right. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning from Seattle, Washington. Just got my coffee from the coffee shop there and going to take a walk around Pioneer Square today. And there's going to be some nice parts of Pioneer Square as well as some not very nice parts. And so what you see is what you get. I know a lot of people want to know what, you know, Pioneer Square looks like, downtown Seattle looks like, if it's safe here, that sort of thing. And maybe this might give you an idea. However, this is morning time, so a lot of things don't happen this early in the morning. Not that I'm looking for things to happen. In fact, I'm looking for the opposite. I don't want things to happen. I just want a leisurely walk this morning. And I wanted to come here during the fall as well. So Smith Tower there. It's a good looking building. It's an old building. Let's go. This is one of those freestyle walks. I actually didn't think I was going to start my walk by coming to this area. I was actually going to go to the other side of Pioneer Square, closer to First Avenue. We're on 2nd Avenue here. And it's just, each of these streets has a different vibe. You know, if you go up one more block to 3rd Avenue, that vibe is even more different. So yeah, I like going on these walks, and sometimes I like to do nature things. Sometimes I like coming to the city. I like the energy of the city. This is going to be a shorter walk, by the way. I'm not gonna turn this into a really long walk. I might go for a longer walk than this video will show, but I will make this a shorter video. I've been making longer videos lately. I know that some people like longer videos, some people don't. Anyway, so if I go that way there, oh shoot, should we go that way? No, let's not. We just have to take my word for it. But in that direction there, straight ahead one block, is the King County Courthouse, no, City Hall Park. City Hall Park, that's the official name of that park. And it's been cleared up. It was the city, I mean, before it was full of tents, you know, the homeless population pretty much took over that park. The city has since cleaned it up, and as far as if it's safer or not, I don't know. I don't like to use I just like to show people what's in front of me, and it's up for people to judge. I don't like to get into the politics of it all. Not on this channel. I want this channel to be about walking, coffee, and I want to stay on the more positive side. However, not ignoring the fact that this city has issues. The city does have some, oh my goodness. Okay, so this is where all the tents came, is to here. Wow, okay, I have not been here in a long time, so I didn't know. It's like they went from, this is the city's oldest restaurant right here, you guys. I'm gonna show this to you before I show you where all the tents that I'm seeing are. Merchants Cafe, Seattle's oldest restaurant. I've shown this to you guys before, but here it is again. So across the street, That's where I'm thinking that's where the tents went after they left City Hall Park, which is 2 blocks that away behind the Smith Tower, right next to the King County Courthouse. I'm thinking that's got to be the situation because there was not this many tents before. Okay. So, I make these videos about Seattle mostly. I do hope to be traveling more, so I'll be making more travel videos. Southeast Asia is what I'm looking at. Traveled to Mexico about a month or two ago. That was nice. In that direction there, go about maybe a half a mile. That will take you to Pike Place Market. So now we're on First Avenue. And if I keep walking to my right, west, about a block and a half, that will take you to the waterfront, Washington State Ferry. That will take you to the ferries, actually, where you can hop on a ferry and go to one of the islands. So again, with my videos, I try to stay more on the neutral and positive side. There's a lot of other channels that you can watch for the political stuff, but I want this to be about being positive but also realistic about things and showing you what walking around looks like. Again, mostly right now, mostly in Seattle, because this is where I live, and I haven't been traveling very much, and sharing with you different things about Seattle, different places. If you're a walker, you might find some value from my videos as well. And I'm also evolving, nothing stays the same. I'm evolving. We'll see how this goes. I do a lot of food stuff too. And on the topic of food, I actually wanted to talk about that because I do a lot of food stuff. But this is what I'll share with you about food stuff. And I'll still make food videos. But this is what I will share with you, is that as I'm getting older, by the way, I mentioned this in one of my other videos, my back is finally better after about 5 weeks. Yes, it takes that long for your back to heal, and just from simply lifting a couch, helping a friend move a couch. Actually, when you get older, this is what happens, and it takes a long time to heal. This is Occidental Park here. Look at all the leaves on the ground. It's raining a little bit. Hopefully this video will turn out okay. Maybe I'll get a couple of raindrops on my lens or what have you, but we'll make it work. So food videos, food stuff. So as I get older, I just can't eat as much. I mean, I still eat a lot. For a small guy, I eat a lot. I'll say that about myself. I love food. I am a foodie. But with food videos, I can't be that guy that sits in front of a mountain of food and just eats all that food all the time, like every day. I can't do that like I used to be able to before, and it's just not healthy for me. Maybe one thing I'll talk about more in my videos is midlife. Midlife, and tell you what midlife feels like, and share with the younger folks out there who think that they might live forever. They'll never incur injuries or anything like that. None of that is true. Been there, thought that way too, but here I am. walking around with a, well, today with a good back, but about a week ago, the back was still pretty darn bad. But miraculously, it's starting to feel much better, and I'm really happy about that. Okay, we're gonna walk around one more block. This is Occidental Park. Once again, in Pioneer Square, we're gonna walk around the block to my left. But this is what this park looks like in the morning during fall season. Here is a down scooter. There was a video on the news where there was a man going around and just knocking down all these scooters. I mean, stuff, it's just I mean, all I can think of is mental health, you know. Like, mental health is a huge thing here. But man, anyway, woo, look at that great big cruise ship straight ahead. Can you see that? Wow. Reminds me to look into the Alaska cruise. A couple of our relatives stayed with us 2 weeks ago, and they stopped over here, and they're from Oklahoma. Oklahoma? Yes, Oklahoma. And they stopped over in Seattle to catch the cruise, and then toured around Seattle for a couple of days. I showed them around town and stuff. But yeah, they reminded my wife Amanda and I that that's something that we should definitely do, being that we live in Seattle. You know, this is where you catch the cruise ship to go to Alaska, and it's nice. It's a nice cruise, and it's also quite affordable right now. Yeah, food stuff, food shows. When I watch these guys eat all this food on YouTube, I'm like, man, that's awesome. What's her name? There's a food YouTuber. I can't remember. Something is crazy is her name. I can't remember her first name, but the words is crazy is part of her YouTube name. Small Asian girl, but she can eat a lot. She goes all these she does all these challenges, and she wins them too. I mean, it's amazing how much people can eat, especially when you see a smaller stature person eat. It's like, wow. All right, so now I'm on Jackson, walking eastbound on Jackson. Here's an alley. Show you what an alley looks like here. Past that alley there is, once again, Occidental Park, of course. There's some hubcaps here. Or no, not hubcaps, wheel spokes for bicycles that serves as art. Here is a trolley, not to be confused with the Link Light Rail, or the Slut for that matter. The Slut is a South Lake Union transit that runs along South Lake Union. This here, that runs from downtown to Lake Union. This here runs from Pioneer Square to Capitol Hill. Pretty much it starts right here and drops you off by the college, but the Seattle Central College in Capitol Hill. That direction there, once again, the two stadiums, and International District Chinatown in that direction. And we're gonna walk through this part of Occidental Park in Pioneer Square. One of my favorite coffee shops right there, in case you want to know. One thing I consistently talk about on my channel and during these walks is, of course, coffee. And while I have not made a video dedicated to coffee, telling you where all the good coffee places are and where the bad ones are too, maybe one day I will, but I have kept a mental log of all the coffee places that I frequently visit. But that one back there, actually, this I'll say about Pioneer Square. Most of the coffee shops here are quite good. Most of them are quite good. This one here, Elm Street Roasters. This is good coffee. I like this coffee a lot, actually. And $3.25 for a 12 ounce, before tax and tips, of course. Very reasonable, should I say, compared to some other coffee shops in the area. What's the other coffee shop that's on the way to Pike Place Market on First Avenue? Forget the name of that place, but they have really good coffee there. However, it's like $1 more. So it's just, interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back through this park. I don't know why. I think it's because I want to walk through the leaves. I want you to hear, and I want to experience for myself what it feels like to do that. Maybe it'll help me feel like, okay, I did the official fall walk. Here we go. How you like that? The official fall walk in Pioneer Square. All right. Show you what it looks like here. All right, this has been somewhat of a freestyle talk, hasn't it? Covered a lot of different things here, and I did it without showing my face. I haven't been wanting to put myself on camera too much lately, mostly because I'm ugly. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, I'm not I'm not attractive or anything, but I just don't feel like doing that. I like these videos like this where I can still provide you with information while the whole time have the camera be facing the other way, facing what's in front of you. So I'm gonna touch quickly on the topic of safety once again. I know it's something people ask about that a lot. And here, let's go here to one of the more unsafe areas of Pioneer Square. Safety. So be vigilant about safety when you're in certain parts of Seattle, as well as certain parts of other cities, big cities, medium-sized cities, small cities too. I mean, just be careful. People ask, oh, is it safe in Seattle? I mean, it depends. It depends where you might be. Pioneer Square, like around here at night, probably not so safe. Probably don't want to be by yourself too. But during the day or morning, like right now, I mean, I'm walking around. There's some characters around. There's, people that are desperate and might do things to come up, make a buck or two. And you just have to be really aware. Don't be walking around with a camera vlogging while you're here. I'm just kidding. You can do that. You just have to be careful. ABC, always be careful. Think about defense. Come with a friend. Come with your wife, if she'll come with you. Cross the road here. And you can, every now and then I'll check my Instagram. I don't mind it when people email me on Instagram and ask questions on Instagram. Laotian on IG, same thing. Or Facebook's fine too. For now, yeah, I'm able to field questions there. So be careful. I mean, Seattle is this is not the Seattle of 10-20 years ago. This is not your daddy's Seattle. It's got some big city issues because it's turning into a big city. And so you're going to see those characteristics in this city. You can go through an alley here. You know, I've taken you through some of the grungier areas of Pioneer Square. I mean, there's some really dodgy areas. If I were to go west a block towards the Courthouse, but I did a video about that area already. You can check that out in my video library. And yeah, hopefully this was entertaining. I like these walks. I love morning walks. I mentioned this time and again. It's one of my favorite. Well, it's my favorite time of the day to walk, early before the world wakes up, and the air is fresh, and the coffee is nice and hot. All right. It makes me feel like I'm in the 80s when I come to this part of Seattle, because that's when 1980 was when my family, my parents and my mom, dad, and my sister, we're a small family. We landed in Seattle, and this is old Seattle. This is Pioneer Square. Parts of this looks the same. The Smith Tower was here, and it is still here. And when you see the Smith Tower without the other buildings behind it, it makes you feel like, you went back in time. Let's just put it that way. All right. There you have Lumen Field. Lumen Field's the Seahawks football stadium. Behind that is T-Mobile Park baseball stadium, and then again Smith Tower, Columbia Tower, and I'm gonna walk my way back to what's that? Walk back to the coffee shop. Looks like there's been an incident. Maybe there's a police car there. Looks like they were just talking to someone. All right. There's the fire department. And I'm back to 2nd and Main. Gonna swing a left here. Swing a left. And close out this walk and video here, and tell you that I appreciate you watching my video, and that we will see each other soon from Pioneer Square, across the street from a police car in Seattle, Washington. Signing off. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Peace.